Hey everybody, Tim with Tacky Fly Fishing here again for another Fly Tie Fridays. This week we're going to tie one of my favorite Stillwater patterns, but it's called the ice cream cone. If you've never fished with chironomids, for some reason it's absolutely incredible. If you've never tried it, you definitely should. We start with a curved hook. These are midge larvae, basically. Chironomids are what we call midges. Large. They're much larger on lakes than in rivers if you haven't spent a whole lot of time on the lakes, or at least they can be. This is actually a size 10 scud hook, basically. Really heavy wire. That's about as big as I typically go with chironomids, but there are people that go even bigger than that. So we'll start the fly. We use a black thread, and we use this white bead on the head. This is kind of a giveaway that you're fishing chironomids, because we often come up with ways to mimic the gills that come up off of the top of the bug. So we start with a white bead, black thread. And this literally is just like a thread midge, like a zebra midge or something like that. Same idea. So we're actually really careful about the wraps on this. We don't have a lot of stuff that covers up what we do initially, and you want the body to be nice and thin as we go through. So I'm very careful about stacking wraps one against another as we go down this. Now, typically on the ice cream cone, we use a thin red wire. I actually like to use hollow tinsel of a couple different colors. This wine color is actually really nice on these, and I think mimics really well the naturals. I've actually come a little bit too far with these wraps. I want to be able to cover up what I've already done here. Oops. That was almost like a magic trick right there. I thought I had that. Okay, so we'll come back a good way onto the bend of the hook. We literally just start walking back up. Again, being really cognizant of the fact that the body itself is what I'm wrapping right now. So I don't want to be sloppy in the way that I come back up this fly. Now at the base, starting right about here, we have a little bit of collar where it fattens up a little bit and might taper forward. So I like to go all the way forward, get underneath that bead, come back to that same spot, go all the way forward, do that same thing a few times, getting shorter and shorter each time, so the collar's tapering up just a little bit. This also helps with the bead not moving around a whole lot on you. It still has a little wiggle to it, but it's not bad. So then we simply take that hollow tinsel, we wrap this up, we wrap this up the chironomid, the ice cream cone, there's a lot of other chironomid patterns on that are out there, buzzers and glass midges and things like that. For me, this has been one of the most productive flies for me at all on Stillwaters. Just this little ice cream cone. Super simple. If you haven't been able to tell so far in these videos, I like super simple. Quick whip finish. You can finish this also with a UV resin to cover the whole thing to make it indestructible, or a little super glue up top to make the knot stronger. So get out on lakes, and you can catch fish with these at any time. I actually catch fish through the ice with chironomids, believe it or not. But spring is really the biggest season for these flies. So get out this spring and go catch some fish on Stillwaters. Just put it under an indicator and wait for that thing to go down and set the hook. It's pretty dang fun. So again, thanks for joining us another week on Fly Tie Fridays. Check us out. Check Tacky Fly Fishing out on Facebook and Twitter, or Facebook and Instagram. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get these every week. For now, though, we'll just plan on seeing you next week. We'll have another fly for you. Thanks, guys.